Whew. All right now. So what's up? Whew. Whew. So so I have like a little storage unit, right? And it's right here by my house. So last year, I had opened up like a garage sale for the whole summer. Okay, I had stopped doing it because I thought I was about to get a job. But then I went back to it. But then there was a woman and she took my stuff and she ain't pay me my money. So I just shut the shit down. But my garage is where I met a lot of the children. I started working with the children. So, ooh. He better not try to love bomb me. He know I ain't in the mood for that. I'm feeling like cold right now. I'm in my cold bitch era because I just received some disturbing news. So, every space that I'm in, I cleanse it, and I purify it and I make it so that my spirit guides can occupy that space with me. So, hold on. Y'all know we can't smoke on camera. So, it's kind of like um I was I have been preparing, my space for the summer. So, I've been working in my garage, cleaning it out and redecorating and rearranging things. So, when I was out there today, the whole summer played out in my face of how things were going to go with my garage this summer. Like I said, I do my garage sale. So it's shit in there that my son father want to give away, that I want to give away. I also have things in there that I have created, like bracelets, t-shirts, shit like that. My artwork, my neighbor's artwork is in there now. So, the shit that I saw, because there's a little boy that I work with, right? My neighbor, a lot of his paintings, he loves women. So it's about he's embracing women. So a lot of the women are naked or topless. So I'm just like, if how am I going to have the children in here, but I have all these paintings? You know what I'm saying? So, one of the little boys I worked with last year, I had a vision of his mom trying to give me a hard time. Then I saw her try to go to the rental office and get me shut down. So I was just like, oh wow. My thing is that this is why I don't really like working with people's children, because the parents be fucking it up for the children. Cause it's just like, you ghetto slime ball bitch. The whole summer, your son ain't have nowhere to go because you didn't want to take the time out to figure out how you could get him to the pool. So if it wasn't for me, his ass would be out and about, burning the fuck up, hungry as hell, probably getting into some mischief. That's why, I don't be fucking with these dishonorable moms. These bitches don't have no common sense. They don't have no gratitude. Then they want to call themselves being overprotective, being protective of their children. It's just like, bitch, you don't even care about your child. That little boy, he was like, my mom don't care really. She really doesn't care. Because I wanted to take them on the river in my boat. But I was just like, I got to talk to your parents. Then I had asked my son's father, I was like, yeah, you want to take the boys fishing? But you need permission. So, I'm just like, if he's sitting up here, both of them sitting up here saying she ain't shit, she don't care. I'm just like, well, I'm not even about to even do that. You see, that's what I'm saying. That should be, I be getting mad because I be wanting to share a different experience with the children, especially the black children, because they not out here doing activities like kayaking, hiking. You know, they not doing camping. They not doing like real shit. You know, I tell you, boy, I meet some of the most hardest gangster ass men. But you take they asses out in the woods, child, they bitch up quicker than the goddamn. I be like, yeah, nigga. Niggas don't know how to start a fire. They irritated because of the bugs. They see bugs they never seen before. They jumping, skipping. I be like, ooh. You know, my daddy told me every man got a little bitch in him. You know? It sure come out when you take them camping. I'm talking about just camping. Not comfortable RV type shit. Just like a tent and going camping. Gotta make your own fire. Gotta go fishing for your own food. All that type of shit. But anyway, I'm just saying. You know, I feel like people need to have those type of experiences. Because experiences, you know, this is what helps shapes and mold, you know, like the neuroplasticity within the brain, giving yourself a new experience, changing up the way in which that your brain perceives. So I was so disturbed by that. I was just like, I could feel all of the stress and the emotional disturbance that woman was going to try to bring to me. So I said, damn, I got to figure out how to do this another way. I'm trying to tell you, it was screaming at me. I tried to deny it. I tried to ignore it, and my head started hurting. It's kind of like, no, you need to know. You need to know. That shit not going to work, so don't waste your time. We need to come up with figuring out how we're going to do something else. I love the kids, but them little motherfuckers not my responsibility. And then when I'm dealing with ungrateful ass parents, you could deal with your own children. You know, I might set up. I'm gonna invest in some candy and shit though. I am gonna do that. You know. And I'm gonna just put little flyers out, so I'll be the candy lady, you know, for the summertime. But I said, damn, you know, you can't have shit. I said, that lady she gonna go to the rental office. You know, I don't want no drama. I do not like no drama. Especially not dealing with my home or around my home. You know, it's not like we live in a house, you know, like we live in an apartment complex. We live under these people. So it's kind of like, you know, you just got to play nice and play by the rules. You know, they're not doing anything fucked up. Shit, well, whatever. They're not intentionally doing anything fucked up, we'll say. So, you know, if you don't like some shit, if you don't agree with it, then, you know, you got to find something else to focus on other than making it a problem. But I was just so upset. I'm just like, I can't stand, like, this is why I do not be wanting to do shit, because I cannot stand fucking people sometimes. Especially when women do that shit. That shit just be so disgusting. I just be like, ugh. You make me just want to throw up in my mouth. You don't have no respect for your children. You don't have no fucking appreciation for outsiders who show your children love, who can give something to your children that you can't. And my thing is that it takes a village. I feel like something just walked past me right here. I feel like it takes a village. You know what I'm saying? But I be seeing that little boy from time to time, and I'll either give him money or take him to the store to get like snacks, whatever he want. And that's what I'm saying. Nobody has to care about your child. Cause my thing is, what if I was a pedophile? I could have been had that little boy. That's what I'm saying. That shit's dumb. They just lack gratitude and mess it up for their children, mess up their children's blessings. And then motherfuckers wonder why they can't get far with being associated with their families. You know, family been cutting your wings, plucking your feathers ever since you was a child. Shit crazy. Keeping out all the good and just keeping you, surrounding you with that toxic shit. I have had to deal with a lot of women. It's crazy because it's like, man, I can't never do nothing without having somebody bring me some type of issue. I'm just like, what is wrong with these people? It's usually women, but most of the time it be men too. It's like, what do people be thinking? It's crazy out here. So anyway, I got to figure out how I'm gonna do things. I feel some type of way about that because I was really looking forward to this summer, but I'm not about to take myself through that. That shit spoke to me very loudly, very clearly. The audacity of this bitch. And the thing is that, you know, the shit hasn't happened. So I'm sitting up here, I'm feeling the emotion as if it has happened, you know. So whatever, we gotta let go. We gotta let go. Gotta let go, let go. Let go, let go. Stop trying to be a super saver hoe. I have the superhero complex. I do. I know and I understand that you can't save people, you can't save everybody, you can't save somebody who don't want to save themselves. But I don't know. That's the natural faith and hope that I just be having in people, period, and in myself. But it is a complex, and I need to stop doing it. I consider myself to be very selfish, but it's like, I just be like, I'm not selfish enough. Lady came in there, took my shit last year. I said, bitch done got over on me. Talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna come back with the money and give it to you. You know that I'm good for it. I thought she was good for it. That bitch took my shit. I said, got me again. Bitch. I be like, maybe I should get a shirt. Got me again. God damn, stay getting good. I tell you, boy, that intuition show don't be working with them scammers. But I think that's purposeful, you know, because I think bad shit be happening. Well, I know bad shit be happening to people when they fuck with my money. I know it do. My spiritual currency is on millionaire status. So it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain this shit. You know, that energy is tied to my money. So you trying to scam me for a little $20, $30, bitch, you gonna get that karmic, you gonna get that millionaire karmic shit. People be losing their lives due to investments that they be making with that money and all type of shit. Motherfuckers. Look at that. Look at, it's a ladybug that just flew up here. Thank you. Right. Because they've been trying to come for my fortune for a long time. They just don't know. It's like I'm that homeless billionaire. I'm that homeless billionaire. Like, I live very limitedly, but I have a lot. Because I'm looking at how I can change people's lives. But it's just like motherfuckers be, it's fucked up to say. It's like, damn, they just be so undeserving. You know, if you attach too much of yourself emotionally to the purpose of wanting to help or shift humanity, it's kind of like you're gonna fall into despair and you're gonna fall into a dark place. So what I have learned is, it's like fuck you know, like, fuck humanity. Let them save each other. You know what I'm saying? If I build and work on my discernment within myself, then I'll know who to help. I'll know who to give to. You know, I say that shit, but then I just be like, why I be getting scammed so much? I think that should be, I think they be doing that shit on purpose. I think they be doing that shit on purpose. Sometimes I know it's a scam, but I don't know. I think I don't be believing it's a scam. I think that's why I just be going through with it. He is real loud. Where he come from? You hear him? I'm talking. Well, I was out here talking before. Whatever. You hear it? Isn't it beautiful? Special delivery. Shuttle. Something about a shuttle. Somebody's gonna be being picked up in a shuttle. I don't know why that's important. It's crazy because I had a dream that I prophesied in 2023. So I had a dream that all the children, their consciousness ascended into the sky. And there were certain children that got on a shuttle. And that shuttle carried those children away from their consciousness being taken away. So at the end of the dream, it was this big ass troll. And this troll, they hit like this gong. So when she hit the gong, we were underground, because it's kind of like they was destroying the earth to get the children. You know what I'm saying? So we had to find somewhere underground. So when we heard the gong, that's when we came to the surface. And then the children, they came falling from the sky, and they were outlined in pink. The sky was like pink, dark purple, grayish, you know. So then my son came back from on the shuttle. It's crazy. We was talking about children. Then that dream, just heard the shuttle. Oh baby, what are y'all up to now? They moving shit fast too. They gonna blindside them. It's a trap. It's a trap. It's like a false setting to appeal to the senses, to relax you. And it's just like when you are relaxed, it's like they're going to attack you. The warfare is going to be different because it's kind of like you have to understand, like, motherfuckers know how to hack systems. Like, that's what I'm saying. Shit. You don't have the things that these people have. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win this situation. But my thing is that I already seen it happen. So, I mean, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. You're not gonna see the way that they're coming. Because for one, you don't know how they're hacking your systems. So if you don't know how they're doing that, you do have a spy. It's a woman. It's like she a spy, she a decoy. I think she may be somebody's wife. When I say somebody's wife, meaning somebody in your circle's wife, I do believe her husband may be a black man, but she may be a black woman too. So I see the color blue. So there's something here about what she's saying. So she is the key. These people, they're listening to her. Another ladybug. You can't shut her up, because if you shut her up, if you touch her, if you try to discipline her, it's like these people, they gonna start fucking with stuff. They consider themselves to be honorable because they've had access to do this for years and they have not done it. But it's kind of like if you give them a reason to do it, they're gonna do that shit. There's a black woman, it's like they watch her. They want you to listen to her. They want you to consider her. What's up, baby boy? What's up? Ooh, another ladybug. She keeps flying around me. Okay. So now I see red. Blue and red. Well, ain't that the colors? You know? It's crazy because blue and red, that's Democrat and Republican, and that's the Crips and the Bloods. What is going on here? But what I told you is what I told you. My thing is, I see the children going to suffer the most. Any action, anything that you decide to do, you have the power to. You can save everybody's children. But I don't know. I saw that shit happening. I have a feeling you don't give a fuck. There's an older woman. I think that it is your grandmother. She's trying to communicate or connect to you. Now I'm picking up on black, white and black, duality, red and blue. You know, what's going on with the colors, man? White is liberation. Black is the rock star. I see two people kissing in the spirit. They look like ducks. Two ducks. Maybe somebody sees two ducks. They see two ducks like kissing or flirting or some shit. Black is moving fast. It's kind of like the white is fluttering around like a butterfly. It's like black is on a motorcycle. So the men, so there's something going on between a man and his son. So the dad is a Crip and the son is a Blood. That shit crazy as hell. Something going on with the Lakers basketball team. I see more red. Somebody is spying on somebody at the Lakers. They got somebody following them, watching them, taking pictures of them. Somebody with cornrows. All red. So maybe there's a gang member that's like secretly stalking the basketball player that's like planning to take him out. Y'all better do something. And what's up? Because I've been picking up on Zergenberg. I've been picking up on Zergenberg for a while now. What's up with him? I don't know. I just been kind of like worried, but I just be like, why do I need to worry? Because he is who he is. What's up with him? I feel these delusional emotions when it come to him. I say that they're delusional because I don't believe that I have these feelings. It's like I like him as a person. I've never connected to Zergenberg unless he's found ways to connect with me, without me knowing. There are some chameleons out there too, you know. They know how to tap into your interest. And then they put on the face of your interest when really it's them behind the mask. Some people want you to get to know them before you meet them, if that makes sense. Orange and black, butterfly, tiger. The color black. There's something black flying in the sky. So it could be a bird, could be a drone. Is that why I had to put on my glasses? Somebody gonna try to love bomb me? I need a little love bomb. I'm going numb. Need a little wake me up. That would be nice. Bowser. Bowser. He's the star stiller. So who's the star stiller? Who's the Bowser? I don't know. Bowser gives me like Leo vibes. Like the evil Leo, I liked his character. When I saw the movie with my son, I said, why Princess Peach don't like him? No, I so understand why she doesn't like him, He's trying to take over her shit and fuck with her little mushroom people, So that's all I pick up. In a way, I feel like I've said too much. Y'all motherfuckers need to be careful. You have a lot of lives to think about. We've been creating all this drama, all these distractions here. But shit, this could all be a cover-up. The elites here may leave and team up with them and just do whatever to this place. This shit crazy. There is like a mad scientist somewhere. That's the motherfucker that created that pandemic bullshit. His original idea was to infect everybody with HIV. I believe some individuals have experienced that. Y'all know what the fuck y'all be doing. It's so secretive. Y'all so secretive. That's why I don't like, that's why I don't like all this shit. That's why that's why I can't wait till I get off this fucking internet. I can't wait. My thing is that I know that they want answers, but I cannot give them. I've said what I needed to say. You're gonna have to take what I say and figure it out. They got the upper hand in so many ways. In so many fucking ways. My thing is that it's gonna work for the people. I believe so. But it's kind of like in things working for the people, now everybody upgrades to the level of the elites. So if they do that, here come the people rushing in through those doors, seeing everything that's been going on that motherfuckers been hiding. Me personally, with a lot of the shit that I know, I know for a fact motherfuckers, some shit they just don't need to know. Cause what are they gonna do with it? What are they gonna do with the information? Life is what it. I understand the control. I understand why. I don't have a problem with it. I just hate the fact that I have to get the short end of the stick. I'm very grateful for my life. But I would love living by a beach. In a small, quiet town. Not necessarily off the grid. I want my Wi-Fi. I want my internet, I want my phone to be able to work. But I can't blame anybody because of the decisions that I have made. Because I didn't know. I wasn't aware. I did not know any better. And that's the shit that's fucked up. Because then when I come to the awareness, then when I figure it out, now look at the position in which that I'm in. So it's like you working against me too. I don't consider myself to be in a bad situation at all. It's actually the best position for me to be in. But at the same time, it's just, the city shit be overstimulating it's too much. But in more secluded places, environments, I'm more powerful. My thing is, well, let me be a fucking troll. Let me be a troll and go out into the wilderness and mind my business. Shit. Let me be a big old giant somewhere else where I can be free. Ugh. I have proven I am not a threat. I deserve my liberation. You just don't want people where you can't see them to watch them. Everybody is not up to that shit. So that too is why it's kind of like I don't give a fuck what happened either. I don't really give a fuck what happened either. Because it's just like I'm sitting up here having to be punished for shit too. We have an understanding, but don't get it fucked up, because you don't want them to rise up and you don't want them to descend. Because if that be the case, everybody getting taken out. It don't care what they are able to do. It don't matter. Hacking systems and all that type of shit, that's nothing compared to what you know who can do. Sometimes I get real nervous and shaking because I can feel it in my soul. A flood is coming. I saw it. I dreamed about it. Floods, hurricanes, tornadoes. I know y'all be fucking with the clouds too. But we're not going to get into that because I did an art therapy session on that. You need to free me though. You need to let me go. I don't really give a fuck about this human shit or these human emotions, to be quite honest. I just feel like if I'm going to be experiencing life and I'm going to be a civil human being, you know, because I know that I'm favored. I know that I'm favored by them. And if I cry out to them that, you know, they're not doing right by me, you already know what's going to happen. And as you can see, I don't take that for granted, or I don't take advantage. You thought I didn't know that. You thought I didn't know that about myself. I know. I know the power that I have. I know the power that I hold. And then you out here overstimulating some of us, and then it's like you're experimenting on them. You gonna call the tanks, you gonna block off a whole neighborhood, you gonna have 2 tanks, a whole bunch of police cars for one person. She ain't know who she was. She don't know who she is. But with everything in which that has happened, she know what she's capable of now. Y'all out here and see some y'all working with spiritualists too, because I see a practitioner with a syringe. So what are you doing out here? You're doing more than observing these individuals with these DNA strands. You're working with the spiritual community because you're trying to poison them too. That's why I say it's a mad scientist. And he's, you know, he's very smart because he's using spiritual. But you've been caught though. So, you know, that's why there's this nervousness that I feel on the inside. It's like a rupture. That's why it's been so egotistical, because y'all not thinking from it's like one big boys club, you know, and everybody's trying to measure each other's dicks or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You think that you are the masters of these universe. You trying to tell me, you sitting up here thinking I don't know who I am. I think you don't know who you are, because I think that you think that you're more than who you are. I think somebody told you the wrong information. It was so easy to believe. You know, power really doesn't speak. the more that you try to make it seem like you got so much power, it's like the Wizard of Oz. It's like you looking like the Wiz. Somebody looking like the Wiz. I feel like I'm talking to multiple people. You look like the Wiz. Whatever. I wish I was on the beach getting fucked right now. I do. You know? Drinking my Stella Rose. Got a nice fruit basket on the side for the picnic. Hot. We just sweating like beasts under that sun. With the water 2 centimeters away from us. We could just roll over and cool off. Yes. Yes, sir. That's what I call living, baby. That's what I call Levon. Ooh, they trying to blind me. They trying to love bomb me. It's an artificial light. It's so bright. They try to pierce through my glasses. They trying to hurt my eyesight. I see too much. Well, shit. Maybe if I had what I said I wanted, shit. Cause I damn sure wouldn't be living the luxurious life and being on the goddamn internet. Bitch, you ain't never gonna see me again. Shit. I'm gonna be too busy living. I don't need people to see what the fuck I got going on. All they gonna see is what I got going on business-wise. But I feel like I can heal people better without them seeing me. It's like they always call me. They want to see me. You know, that is the human. And I feel like the human does deserve that validation. But it comes a point in time to where, I don't know, I pick up shit it's about to get unbelievable out here. So motherfuckers need to start working on not seeing. Learning how to move through what you can't see. Learning how to feel through the darkness. Ooh, yes. Ooh, somebody is talking to me. I can feel it in the wind. Oh, they have sweet, polite words. Very gentle. You could tell me you love me. You can tell me you love me. You know, it's the truth. I am love. It's hard for people to see that, right? Ooh, it feels so good. It has airy touches. He got sharp instincts. The dog said, yeah. Ha. You want to go out? Ready for your walk? You ready to go out? I don't hear a yes or a no. You want to go out? Huh? Oh. Open up your mouth, nigga. All right. I say that, then he'll never shut it.